What's good, YouTube? So there's a new card terrorizing the format, and that is Tzolkin, and it abuses very often in this format one of my favorite cards, Blackwing Gofu. Gofu is terrorizing the format much as Gale did as of past, and I'm really enjoying watching it. So Gofu here just special summons himself and has the optional effect of summoning 2 tokens that cannot be tributed or synchro. But we're going to get into some of their uses later. Yes, that you can actually use these. So first, we're going to talk about the decks you can play Gofu in. You can play it currently in synchro decks. You basically make Omegas, and the Omegas go away, and then you can play your Gofu. And you don't necessarily need to use those tokens. Next, you can play it in Monarch, so this is a deck you will use the tokens in. You can also play as Prove This Weekend in Burning Abyss Phantom Knight to make Omega. Omega leaves the field, and you can continue your BA plays. Getting to abuse Omega and BA PK is the evolution of the deck, and seems insane to me. The final deck I'm going to name is a little more rogue. It is Shaddolls, and you abuse the tokens in this also. So let's get into some combos for you guys. They're going to be very basic, but it's starters for you because your additional cards can make insane boards. So these are just starters, and of course, any other cards are plus, and I'll name some of the pluses. So first, let's get to the Monarch combo. If you've been on my Twitch, you've heard this one probably. So all you need is either Brilliant Fusion or a Prime that's summonable engrave, and Gofu and a Kuraz. The Kuraz is the basic of this combo. So you summon Gofu. Now, if you do have Kuraz, you summon both tokens here. Now, activate Brilliant Fusion. Brilliant Fusion activates, bringing out Seraph Knight. There's the obvious Tzolkin. You have the Gem Knight, and you have your Gofu. That forms into Tzolkin. And the other way you can do this is with Prime. Prime is at level 5, and you can actually use it to synchro as well, because it counts for the monster. So, you make Tzolkin here, bring out the level 8 you desire. That might be Void Ogre Dragon, it might be Crystal Wing, but you bring out the level 8 you want. Now here is where you get a little tricky. You tribute the Tzolkin for Kuraz. You have not even used a normal summon. If you wish to normal summon, if you have additional cards, use your Seraph Knight beforehand. But here you can tribute Tzolkin for Kuraz and pop both tokens and draw 2. Now this is where it gets a little insane because there's your 3 cards, your Gofu and your Brilliant. Or your Gofu and your Prime and a Kuraz. There's your 3 cards. Now, there's so many additional extenders to this combo. You could have Return and get a Monarch to hand. You could have a Pantheism play, get Escalation. And now your Kuraz is live to tribute for any Monarch on your opponent's turn. Crystal Wing and a Monarch is insane. You just have so many ways to extend this play depending on your hand. This is the basic, this is the bottom of the barrel. If you have another Monarch and you've searched domain, you can simply not summon the tokens and tribute your Tzolkin for that Monarch. There are so many ways to go into this and have a very powerful turn 1 board with Monarchs. Now let's go ahead and get into the more rogue play of Shaddolls. You will see this kind of play in Metal Foes as well, but this is a basic explanation. So you summon Gofu. Summon your tokens, alright? So now your Gofu is out. Now you Shaddolls Fusion using one of your tokens as a free resource, and you have many different Shaddolls to send, so I'll go into a few of them, but you send a Shaddoll and make Winda. Now, Winda is a 5 and it restricts your special summons, but you're going to go ahead and contact Synchro here into Tzolkin, and Tzolkin is going to get you whatever you want in a bit, because your Winda is going to get you back the fusion that you fused with. So now you have a basically Tzolkin for only the cost, because the Shaddolls should self-replace, for only the cost of your Gofu, and you still have a token to fuse with. So if you send Squamata, you can actually send El Shaddoll here before you contact into Tzolkin, and you can get El Shaddoll back to make a Winda on your opponent's turn using the token and one other. I hear that Crystal Wing, Tzolkin, along with like a Winda's pretty dang good. Now, getting into other decks, like I said with the Burning Abyss Phantom Knights, you can summon Gofu, not summon your tokens, because you never want to summon your tokens in the Burning Abyss Phantom Knight build, because they will end up blocking you later. But you summon him, and you summon any Phantom Knight, and you're just able to contact here into Omega, banish Omega, take a card out of hand, and start your Dante plays by Special. And you can end up with Beatrice Omega, which is really good, and possibly like if you got to use boots, you get a fog blade. If you got to use cloak, you can probably grab something and then your deck. Like there's many ways to go into it, but Gofu works very well with the synergy of the Phantom Knights. He just has no restrictions on his synchros, and he's a very, very good, powerful 5 that just, like Quick Draw back in the day, pops down, but without the cost, he's insane. So I hope you enjoyed the explanation on some of these combos, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like me to do more videos stating basic combos like these, I'll go ahead and start doing them if you all enjoy this sort of thing, and you can discuss further combos where you do more insane things and use more cards, or even more basic combos in the chat below. So go ahead and comment, talk about what you feel about, you know, Gofu to Tzolkin and how powerful it is, or how maybe you see weaknesses in it, like searchable Veilers and Blue Eyes decks make Tzolkin plays kind of whelming sometime. Even when you're going first, they could have the Veiler naturally. So tell me what you guys think, and go ahead and let me know.
Be sure to subscribe and also check out the Zodiac Facebook and stream. The links are below, and always feel free to comment and talk about these videos.